So, I'm Jonathan Friedland from The Guardian, and it's a great pleasure to be moderating or chairing, perhaps it's a more appropriate word, our speakers and our debate for tonight. As you know, the motion before us is the best chance for peace between Israel and Palestine is for Uncle Sam to butt out. A nice American colloquialism, despite this being Intelligence Squared in London. So much has been going on in the wider Middle East, across the Arab world in particular, the so-called Arab Spring, the Arab Awakening, depending on how you prefer to call it, that people on both sides of the Israel Palestine conflict, whom some might accuse of being almost addicted to the attention of the world, have been slightly feeling left out in recent months because the attention has moved away. Nevertheless, that conflict does still go on, and it's that one very particular aspect of it that we want to explore tonight. We are going to be doing something different in this debate from some debates on this conflict that you may have heard before, and it's different in this sense. We're not aiming for perhaps sometimes what can be a crude debate which pits Israelis against Palestinians, or even friends of Israel against friends of the Palestinians. Rather, all four speakers tonight would insist that they are looking for solutions, for indeed resolution, rather than simply defending one side or the other. Nevertheless, within that framework or within that context, there are, and we will hope they are revealed tonight, substantial disagreements between them about how best to achieve that resolution. They are four people who, in their own different ways, dedicate much of their professional lives to wrestling with this subject, and they do it with huge commitment. So I think we're very, very lucky to have them, and I'm going to introduce them all one by one as they come up to speak. But first of all, I just want to mention something that you will have been doing already, which is casting your pre-vote. I'm going to give you the result of that, the vote that you walked in with, the vote before you'd had a chance to be swayed by the almost Ciceronian rhetoric that is going to be unleashed from this panel. But you will cast a final vote later on, and the way that works is you'll have one of these cards. If you want to vote for, you tear off the for bit. If you want to vote against, you tear off the against bit. And if you're an abstention, you slip the entire card into a ballot box. Almost Vladimir Putin-esque method of voting. But we're going to have a very proper and democratic result in contrast to there, perhaps. So we're going to do that. That's the format, and the rest of it I'm going to explain more or less as we go on. There is a little new twist in the Intelligence Squared format, which I hope you're going to enjoy, which we'll come to later.